So YouTube has a problem at the moment, and I thought I was the issue. Okay, maybe I'm also the issue a little bit with my content. You see, at the moment, a lot of creators are seeing that their views are really low. And to be honest, I am the kind of person, I am looking at myself and I'm saying, okay, maybe I'm the one to blame. I'm sorry, it is really windy at the moment here, and I hope I can kind of filter out the wind. So a lot of creators are kind of complaining that their views are really low. And truth to be told, on my main channel, all of my latest 3 videos had only 500 views, which is terrible, all things considered. It does basically mean those videos flop. And I, as I said, am looking at myself, okay, what did I do wrong? Is the content not that great and stuff like that? But I've now listened to the When Show podcast from Linus Tech Tips, and he kind of explained that a lot of creators, him as well, have noticed a lot of views dropping down immensely, which is obviously terrible. It kind of affects your AdSense, it affects your performance in general, because the less views you get on videos, the more likely the algorithm, although you need to always replace the word algorithm with audience, but in this case it is actually the algorithm, because if the algorithm thinks, oh, okay, not that many people watch that video, therefore I believe it's not that interesting, and therefore I won't suggest it to other people, which is then causing less people to find your videos. And that's obviously terrible. And as I thought, okay, the reason for this is my content, my videos, the videos that I'm making. But now hearing, okay, it actually has something to do with some algorithm changes where they want to counteract ad blocking, and there were some issues with views not being recognized and stuff like that. Maybe listen to the When Show to get a better explanation about that. But yeah, just listening and seeing, okay, it's not necessarily just the creator's fault or my fault that some people just don't enjoy. I'm always trying to improve my content, and I'm under the impression that since I started daily vlogging, my content on my main channel, at least to the degree of how I make them, has evolved a little bit. But now that I know, okay, there are some changes in the algorithm that are causing less views and some other changes where the algorithm doesn't take those updates in the service, in the algorithm into account, make all of the videos perform less well than they used to be. This obviously is a huge issue. Not only in terms of, as I said, AdSense, but more importantly also in terms of your own growth. On my main channel, I have been plateauing for a while, which also is basically the reason why I wanted to also start this channel, just because I wanted to have something else and build something new, and also, challenge myself doing these of vlogs. These changes are not great for the growth of the main channel, because obviously the algorithm now only takes into account these low views and thinks, oh, okay, is this channel potentially dying because we only have 500 views per video? But it's also, again, due to these somewhat changes. As far as I understand, it's just creating a new baseline, basically, and hopefully it will balance out in the next few months. But it's obviously also a little bit frustrating to see that the videos that you put a lot of work into aren't performing that well. And also, obviously, the money that you can get in from AdSense isn't as high anymore. Obviously, as I've always been telling, what I earn via AdSense on this channel isn't there to pay my rent, but rather to pay subscriptions like Epidemic Sound and stuff like that. And mainly my main channel and this channel are passion projects. These are not intended for me to become somewhat of a thing where I can quit my main job, basically. That's not what this YouTube channel is intended to be. but still, it's somewhat of a validation if you obviously can get a couple of views, or if you kind of can pay at least the production costs of these videos. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going with this video, and I probably lost my train of thought a couple of times now that I was a little bit interrupted. But I just wanted to kind of talk about this because obviously this influences my main channel, but also probably also influences this channel. I always wondered why there are so low views sometimes, but again, this channel isn't about the views. The main channel to some degree is. Let's see where this goes. And yeah, if you want to help my channel, it is always good to like and potentially hype those videos. As far as I can tell, those are some new metrics to help out the algorithm and let the video perform a little bit better. I assume you already are subscribed to my channel. If not, feel free to subscribe to my main channel and to this channel, of course. And yeah, that was somewhat of a just talking vlog. And yeah, if you want to see yesterday's vlog, check out the video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. Don't forget to like and hype, and potentially to subscribe by clicking the button up here. I see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.